Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, we're rating your tier list. If you want to be in a video like this one, then join the Discord server and sit and wait for another event to happen like this one. Anyways, let's go rate the tier list that you sent. Only you sent these. Alright, so this is the first actual tier list because a lot of people decided to make tier lists like this one. I'm sobbing, this is so funny, this is such an original idea. This is like the funny. I laughed. Anyways, this is the one we're starting out with. Alright, so the top half actually looks pretty good. S plus, everyone that is there deserves to be there. S tier, you know, it's pretty good too. I don't know if Milim should be an S tier. Boros shouldn't be an S tier. Top of A tier is pretty good. I don't think Ichigo should be there. I don't think Obito or Shanks should be there either. B tier, I think Shadow Monarch should be higher, and Asta should definitely not be in B tier. He should be way higher, and probably S tier. Well, my tier list is top of A tier, I think, but this one's kind of ranked differently. Whatever, it's hard to explain. Mayhawk shouldn't be that low. But anyways, let's move on down to the lower tiers. These don't really matter as much, but C tier, I guess it's looking pretty good. I don't really see anyone that shouldn't be there. And D tier just doesn't really matter at all. These are just where all the horrible characters go that nobody's even going to buy or use or probably even see. Nezuko shouldn't be there though. Next, the top is looking pretty good. S tier, Dio should be way higher up and Shadow Monarch shouldn't be that high. Mash should also not be that high. I don't think Asta should be above Makima or even Tatsumaki. Kirito and Levi should not be in A tier. Especially Garo too. Garo, Kirito, and Levi are all in like C tier. If you're counting their assists, which you obviously aren't because Dio is in low S tier, and Odin is in S tier. Well, high S tier. Whatever. Kurumi should be a little bit higher up, I think. Yours should not be that high. There's a lot of things wrong with the higher tiers. Muichiro should definitely not be there in the A tier. I should probably use my cursor to show what I'm looking at. Why is it loading? Anyways, what we got going on in B tier? Mitsuri shouldn't be in B tier. Aizen shouldn't be in B tier. Saber shouldn't be in B tier. Gear 5, Kokushibo, Combat Titan. None of those should be in B tier. The lower tiers aren't looking too bad from what I can see at first. Gilgamesh probably shouldn't be that high. But other than that, it's actually pretty nice. Milim shouldn't be that low, but he just probably doesn't know. I forgot to actually do the rating part. So what do I give this first one? Man, this video is kind of sloppy. I really forgot to do the whole point of the video. I'm going to give this one an 8 or an 8.5. You know what? I'll give it an 8.5. Actually, I'll give it a 9. There's not really much wrong with it. This one, on the other hand, I'm going to have to give it probably a 6.5. A lot of characters are really high where they shouldn't be, and a lot of characters are too low. Username eaten by Keito. Anyways, what kind of a tier list is this? I'm pretty sure this guy's new. Yeah, he said he's a casual player. I don't know that much. I can tell. Actually, I think you're just stupid. That's what I think. Starting off, we here. Shadow Monarch is the highest rated character. Ooh boy. And then Ichigo Final is the second highest rated. This looks like a tier list from like early 2023 or late 2022. So S, A, and B tier. Actually, you can see like almost every tier here because there's a lot of characters in E tier. Where is F tier, by the way? I don't see that. It's just gone. Is F tier not in the tier list? Whatever. I'm not gonna blame this guy for not knowing because he seems like he, like I said, hasn't played since late 2022. I think it was, yeah, 2022. And the reason you can tell is because in the I don't know slash I don't have category are a bunch of really new characters like Dio, Asta, Sid, pretty much every new character for the past like half a year or more. But I'm gonna give this tier list like a 2 out of 10, bro. I don't know if he ranked a single character correctly. I guess he ranked Dio pretty good, but that's it. Next, I think this is going to be a good tier list just from looking at it. He renamed all the tiers. Alright, must get, raid, and dimensions. Kurumi in second place. Alright, buddy, let's put a halt to this. I changed my mind on what I said earlier. Jesus Christ. I already also noticed that Christmas Saber is low, really low on here. Even though she's not available, she is like, overall, I know I should have put this on a tier list, but overall, Crystal Saber is still better than Guts, even though Guts is a ton better in Raid. Because Guts isn't really that fast in Dimensions, and she is ultra fast in Dimensions. Odin, he's the best character for boss races, so I can see why he's a must-get, but he shouldn't be above, like, Crystal Saber, or even Madoka or Sid. And then we got Shadow Monarch. He's a must get for Dimensions because he is literally the best character for Dimensions. Average in rating Dimensions. First off, Asa's not average. He's so much faster than average. And most of these characters are bad and not average. They're way below average. The only ones that aren't are Deku and Gojo. And Yor and Asa and these three right here, obviously. Only get for the Awakening. Mihawk, he doesn't have an Awakening. Mitri doesn't have an Awakening. Yurichi, Garo. This character was out before Awakenings even came out. Same thing with this one. Uh, Anyway, and the lower tiers, just for stat points and just horrible characters. Gojo, I wouldn't put in trash because he's really good for raids, especially the gem character. Well, not really good. He's beaten by pretty much every new raid character. Not even new, relatively new raid character. But for a gem character, he's really good for raids. For stat points, yeah. For stat points would be literally every character, even the starters. But what do I give this tier list? I'll give it a solid 7. Is it better than that last tier list though? Hold on. Well, the tier list before that one. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to give this one a 7. Alright, so this one he said he didn't put them in order, which is kind of necessary for a tier list, especially with this many characters. But, you know, I'll go with the flow. I'll do whatever floats your boat. Better than Jam. What the frick, dude? Jam is what my community calls me, if you didn't know. So what the frick? No one's better than me. Yeah, no one. Crystal Saber above Guts, whatever. And then Sid, and then Mihawk. Wait, what the? Why is Mihawk so high up? Oh, wait, it's not in order. Mihawk's not an S tier character, though. But other than that, since nobody's in order, that's pretty good. I'm guessing he knows what the order should be. Or at least relatively what it should be. A tier, I wouldn't put Levi in A tier. A tier. I wouldn't put Ryuka, especially not Meiichiro or Ryuka in A tier. I wouldn't put Saber. I wouldn't put. It's not even I wouldn't put. They don't deserve to be up here. I wouldn't put. They don't deserve to be up here. Shanks or Curse Sage. I don't know why I didn't just say Obito. They don't deserve to be up here. B tier. Esper should be an A tier. Other than that, it's a pretty good B tier. C tier. Gojo should be higher, but it's pretty good C tier. That's actually really good. D tier. I don't know why he's the only one in D tier. Oh no! Oh no! Should be named Oven. Don't like. Should be named Oven. Don't like veggies. Shadow. Those aren't even all the Shadow characters. Did I not put all the Shadow characters? It doesn't even matter. No one cares about them. So, if I assume he knows the order of what these characters should be in, I'm gonna have to give this a 9 or an 8, I guess. Actually, yeah. So if he knows the order of what these characters should be in, then I would give this an 8. If he doesn't, then I would give it like a 6. 6 or a 7. Anyways, next tier list. This is Harold Fitzgerald tier list. This is actually one of my buddies, so he better do pretty good. And he's been hyping up this tier list, so let's go and see it. Alright, S tier, S plus tier, starting out strong. S tier, ooh, Shadow Monarch in the top. I don't know about that one. You could argue he should be above these two characters right here, just because of how much faster he is in Dimensions. But it's not even like Kirby is slow in Dimensions. He's still really fast. Odin's also really fast too, and still does more damage than Shadow Monarch. Makima is slow, but she does more damage than Shadow Monarch, a lot more. I don't know. I mean, same thing with Madoka. Shadow Monarch just shouldn't be that high. I would put Yor under Tatsumaki. Yor is a very overrated character. Mash should not be the top of A tier, especially. Even Naruto is above Asta. Why? A lot of people still don't understand how good Asta is. I might have to. I don't know. I know Octa already did a video on this, but I might have to do a video on how good Asta is. He's way better than every single raid character. Mihawk is really low. Kirito is really high. B tier, as that should be an A tier. I don't remember quite right, but I think Yoichi should also be an A tier. Other than that, it's pretty good. Pretty good B tier we got here. Actually, this one, this one, and this one, and this one should not be in B tier. C tier, I don't care. No one cares about C tier. Look at all these guys. Don't know which Mega Man? Know which Mega Man? Ah, oh man. I thought I would be rating this tier list higher, but a lot of characters are where they shouldn't be, so I'm gonna give it a 7.5. Well, this is the next one. And immediately, I saw how high Garo was. Ooh, oh boy. Alright. Where's Christmas Saber? I just realized that. So what? She's down here. I mean, you didn't have to test them. You could have just watched showcases. That only I made, only the showcases I make you can watch. Dio, I don't think these two should be in the same tier as him. S tier is just so empty. I know why. This mother flipper put all the Roblox characters in their own category. Esdeath should not be above Sukuna. Where's Mihawk? Why is Mihawk in B tier? This guy. Levi is so high up. Why? Why is Garo so high up too? I already mentioned that. The flip, dude. I think you're stupid. I'm not even gonna look at the rest of this tier list. My eyes are burning. I'm gonna give this a straight up. I don't know why I said straight up. I'm gonna give this a clean 4. This is my tier list. Sorry for not having a lot of limited. I only been played for one full year, and those don't care. Don't care. I did not arrange it as yeah. Just don't care about it. Whatever. So I'm assuming he doesn't speak English. That's not what I was gonna say, but you know, that's what I am assuming. All right, that's pretty good right there. Pretty good rankings. Madoka's above Dio. What the flip? Whatever. We can ignore it. And then Sid's above Kermit. Alright, we can ignore that too. Some people value Raid over Dimensions a lot more than I do. Alright, this tier is pretty good. What Dio shouldn't be with all these characters. He is nowhere near as strong as these. A tier, it's looking pretty good. I think Mihawk should be higher. And Sukuna should be lower. Asa should be higher. We can just put this aside. Shadow Monarch should definitely be higher, but we can just put it aside. I'm just realizing I'm putting everything aside. Like he told me to do that. On God, he did. He also told me to don't care, so I don't care even. So everything is they're in the tier they should be in, but they're not arranged. Shanks and Obito should not be in this tier though. That's something. That's MDO shouldn't be in S tier. Yor, Boros, Ichigo, Tatsumaki should be in S tier. Or at least the highest in A tier. Kaido should be at least the highest in A tier. B tier is just pretty bad. C tier. I think this is a pretty good C tier. Yurichi shouldn't be here. But other than that, it's pretty good. Don't know. Don't oh crap. Don't know. Don't care. Shadow characters. I didn't put all the shadow characters. Don't know. Never used before. I made a showcase on this character. I should make a bunch of showcases on the really old characters that no one has. Like these three right here. I mean, I don't have Celestial on these two, but it's whatever. There might not be anyone in the world that even has Celestial on those. I'm gonna give this tier list a 5. Pretty much everyone is in the tier they should be in, and they're almost arranged to where they should be, especially S tier. But B tier and A tier are kind of a little bit wonky, a little bit funky. C tier is fine. It's a pretty bad tier list, but I wouldn't say it's the worst. Next, at first I actually couldn't tell if this was a real tier list. Real tier list. But it is. I don't know why they added the extra tier at the top, so I'm pretty sure it's a real tier list at least. We'll have to go and look at it. Yeah, it is. He said spent 1 hour and making and finalizing placements. It is even ranked in the bottom. Wow, they even ranked it. They even assorted everybody in the bottom tier. I think that's what they meant at least. All right, we're gonna ignore this tier, so it's gone. What happened to it? Oh no. I don't know why Broly was up there. Anyways, Dio above Guts. Ooh, you got me. Oh, Jotaro and Dio above Crystal Saber. Ooh. Ah, crap. Boros is also so high. Ooh, S plus tier, not really looking too good. S tier, not looking. Oh. S tier, it would be okay if Yor and Aizen weren't there. Kaido also shouldn't be there, but you can push him up there if you want. A tier, Asta again should be higher. Garo shouldn't be that low. Or what? The Garo shouldn't be that high. Tanjiro shouldn't be up there. Mihawk, he should be a little bit higher. Well, a pretty good amount higher. Oh, someone just now sent me a message. I hope it's another tier list. That'd be cool. B tier, a lot of the characters at the lower B tier shouldn't be in B tier. They should be in C tier. But whatever, we can throw it out the window and ignore it. I'm gonna give this one a 4. Should I give it a 4 or a 3? I'll give it a 4. S tier just really needs to be worked on, buddy. Because that's the most important tier. S tier and A tier, usually. Because S tier are the best characters and A tier are the best easy characters to get, usually. JoJo's right. JoJo's right in this situation. I feel bad if he did actually spend that much time ranking everybody, though. I don't think he did. I think he's telling me a fib right now because he put real under the message, which usually means it's not. Surprisingly. People lie. So yeah, which one was the best tier list? I think it was like the first one we ranked or something. Alright, if I remember correctly, this was the one I rated the highest. So you won! You won! You won! Yes! Yes, you won! You did it! Give me a hug! Oh, no way. You did it. You did it. You did it. I knew you'd win. I knew it. Get out of my house. Bye.